Hey guys, today we're going to be doing aerial photos of this 2,500 square foot home in North Scottsdale, Arizona with the Mavic Air 2 and the DJI Smart Controller. So let's get started. So we looked around, there's not too many obstacles except the one that's right above us, which is this tree, and there's also a couple airports relatively close, so we're gonna have to keep an eye out for helicopters and other aircraft. I've seen a few different ones since we've started, so let me go ahead and I put the drone in a safe spot, and it's saying manned aircraft nearby, so I'm always keeping an eye out. All right, so first off, we're just gonna take some lower level, make sure no cars are coming, lower level home shots. Let me try to get back a little closer to that tree so we can get the whole house in there. You can see the obstacle avoidance. And I'm gonna tilt my gimbal down a little bit. Now I'm shooting 4x3, so we're gonna be cropping likely most of the top. All right, so let's move here to the right side and just turn in. We got some great views in this direction. I'm not gonna go too close over here because I don't wanna see that tree too much. I like this photo from a lower level perspective, and I did double check my settings, so I am shooting JPEG and RAW. I guess it's considered JPEG and DNG. All right, now the views aren't that great from this angle. I'm gonna go ahead and take this photo anyway. Well, we do have some mountains in the far distance. All right, now we're gonna go a little bit higher level. So no obstacles, I'm gonna go above these trees. So I'm looking around. There's no obstacles that are higher than that, so I feel pretty comfortable here. So what I'm gonna do is just go back and then come back to where we can center up the house. There we go. And now we're still out of the shots. Usually you'll wanna find a spot where you can kind of hide under a tree. But anyways, I'm gonna take some similar shots of the front. I'm not gonna do another one on the left. I don't think that one was that great. And this agent did our 5 photo packages, so we'll wanna deliver 9 or less, most likely. All right, so here we're on the side. I like this angle of the home. Looks awesome. All right, now I'm just gonna work my way around. Now I'm gonna take this other corner. We're obstructed by that tree in the front here, so this looks good. And we see a new mountain range to the north. All right, so now this one in the middle, we might be in the shot, so I'm gonna come over here, just stand under this tree here. It's always easier just to stand in a spot that you're not gonna show up in. All right, so now I can see the drone over there. Let's kind of move a little bit. I'm gonna get this corner over here. And now we'll get another perpendicular one on the side. We may come down a little bit as well with the back shots. Let's see here. All right, so we can hear helicopters in the air, so we're just making sure that we're keeping an eye out. I'm gonna go up a little bit higher. I know that all the money shots are mostly to this area over here, so that's where I'm gonna focus on from the higher elevation. All right, so we're at the right house, higher elevation, just to get an idea of what more is in the area. Come back here, center up the house, kind of at the center bottom of the frame. And that looks good. I'm gonna do the same thing, come to the side. Higher up. Now beyond this height, I'm not gonna go higher than this. I saw helicopters. But what I am going to do is I'm going to fly right above the house, tilt the gimbal down and get a top-down shot so we can see the entire lot. And then as we come down, I'll focus more on the backyard. So, all right, I'll get this shot. We can obviously crop it if we needed to. And I'll also, so that higher shot kind of showed that, you know, that wash behind the house. And now this one, I'm going to move over a little bit, get more, pretty much the entire lot in this shot, yeah. And now, it looks like the backyard, there's really not many obstacles. So I'm going to come down. No high obstacles over there. So I'm going to come down. We could focus, get a top-down shot of the backyard area if we wanted to. Show the pool and that barbecue area, which, it's all right. But it does show that there's that space on the side of the home, so I'll go ahead and take it. And now, that one angle of the house that we couldn't get with our regular camera because we had that wall of that fire pit area. We're gonna try to get now. I'm clearly in the shot of the drone, so I'm just gonna move behind these tree stumps, and we're not gonna be too visible. So I'm gonna scoot back a little bit and then pan my camera up a little bit. All right, that looks pretty good. And then maybe a center shot, lower level backyard. That tree is kind of obstructing the view of the pool, but not too bad. All right, and now we'll go to the left side backyard, lower level. Come down just a little bit. Just make sure we're not gonna land in a bush. Look like we're safe right there. Here, let me push this button. There we go. All right, so this is actually a good angle from the backyard. Kind of obstructed a lot of bushes, but you can see the barbecue, the mountain in the distance, the pool. All right, and now from here we can just double check our work. Hit play, and so each row is 5, so we have 5, 10, 15. Looks like we have 18 photos to choose from, so I'm happy with that. So now I know there's a straight path right here where I don't have to go any higher and we can get back safely. Avoiding this tree. Let's bring it back over here. Don't land it in the neighbor's driveway. Make sure no cars are coming. All right, and that's gonna do it for the aerial photos on this particular property. If you have any additional questions, feel free to reach out. We'll see you guys on the next one.